Parks, schools, restaurants, and more, Assembly Row gets high scores. We're a thriving city with so much to do. On Boston Harbor, in our view, politics, cannabis, controversial stories, heroes, villains, who gets the glory? 50 plus languages in Somerville is spoken. Sanctuary city, there are no free tokens. History in Somerville stays alive. In All American City, we won 3 times. Somerville connects. Somerville connects.
Welcome to another edition of Dead Air Live, the longest live-running TV show in America and audio podcast, Somerville Connects. Today we have the lovely Sharon Williams, and the topic of the show is going to be called One Love, Cultural Tours and Travel, LLC. Welcome, Sharon.
Thank you, JoJo. Thanks for having me.
Oh, we're delighted. Sharon, I met you through an email, which is B&I, Business Network International, and you said you want to do a one-to-one, which means you tell me about what you do, and I show you what I do, and I said, why not? And then I said, hey, Sharon, you want to do a podcast TV show? And you said, yeah, but I'm not sure. And so here we are. So Sharon, you are tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us whatever for our viewers and listeners. Let's have some fun here.
All right. So I'll start at the top. I'm a travel advisor. I am a newlywed. I am a grandmother. I have a bachelor's degree in public services. And back up at the top, I just love what I do. I love my company. I love influencing people to travel. I love providing, I just love traveling, period. Love different cultures. So that's about me.
Okay, great. And you can basically what you do, because you're working online, you can help anybody in the United States.
That is correct, JoJo. As a matter of fact, I have a huge wedding coming out of Arizona, and they're actually getting married in Costa Rica. And the communication, I would confirm that my client would say is 100%.
And
So how far we are.
How are you doing this in COVID times? Weddings and travel. How does that all play out?
So it keeps me busy all around by staying up to date on different changes with policy procedures for different suppliers and airlines. One advantage I do have is that I am a board member for American Society of Travel Advisors. That is an organization who does a lot of lobbying for the travel industry in a whole. So I'll keep busy with that, and also staying in touch with my clients, those who had scheduled trips for last year, had to reschedule some. So the organization I belong to, which is ASTA for acronym, they fought these companies to allow, my clients or any travelers to receive refunds, because everyone was affected with this pandemic. So it's either refunds or travel credits. So yeah, I've done a lot of on the phone, basically.
So tell us about the birth of your company. When did you start with One Love Cultural Tours and Travel, LLC?
Okay. So One Love Cultural Tours and Travel was born 6 years ago. And the seed was planted while I was at work at my full-time. I had a full-time position in the emergency department. And I consider that emergency department the UN, I call it, United Nations, because they had patients coming from all over the world. And that just put a passion in me to just bridge the gap between cultures. And that's like where your trip planning begins in my mind. It's just providing experience.
People often ask the question, why use a travel agent? You can go online, you can go to Expedia. Why do people need someone with your expertise? Why bother? I mean, I love the personal connection, but people ask that question.
Good question. Good question. Just imagine in a destination, and I'll just say, just imagine in a destination and something goes wrong. You try calling that toll free number, see what happens. I'm pretty sure I even experienced it. You're on countless hold times. It could be someone who doesn't even understand your situation. And also, on the other hand, before you even travel, you will get top firsthand knowledge of where you're going, where you're staying. Is this
What
is this a good fit for you?
what are some of the things that could go wrong with people on vacation? Give us some scenarios.
It could be anything from first off missing your flights. It can be anywhere from arriving to your destination and the room that you was expected to have, it wasn't the same as what you saw online. It could be you created a food allergy to something, and it's because the hotel wasn't informed of any allergies. So it could be a lot of things. You have special needs travelers who now, sometimes doesn't think that they don't think that they can even travel anywhere, but it is an organization which I am accredited with that works only and solely with those who have special needs. Just, daily necessities to help them, sustain 100% life, style.
So if I miss a flight and I go, oh my God, I missed my flight and I've booked with you, does this mean that you can get me another flight at no cost or will I have to pay a charge? How does that all play out?
So it depends. It really depends on the airlines. It depends on the way you booked. So it has a lot of variations to that. So it is a possibility that you can. And what I can tell you today, in today's time, because of the pandemic, every airline, well, I would say the majority of airlines will definitely reimbursed you, that you will get either a air travel credit or you can change your date or you can even change your name with some cases.
Are they like suffering right now because of the pandemic? What is happening with that aspect?
So I guess they all everyone was affected by it, and everyone in the travel industry is thinking optimistically, and it's been said that travel is picking back up. Of course everybody lost money, but they're trying to revamp it by just making sure that they ensure travel advisors and travelers that traveling is safe. They have to follow a third party's rules and regulations to be even able to open their doors.
Okay, so why would someone want to book with Sharon Williams from One Love Cultural Tours and Travel? Why you? What makes you extraordinary?
Okay, I am not a person who likes to brag and boast.
Well, I want you to brag and boast, so
You feel?
fire away.
Oh God, Jojo. So I'm very personable. I'm honest. I'm committed to you as being a servitude to you. I am just that committed person. I love for someone to be able to build a memorable experience and talk about it forever. You know, um, I am there all, it's just, I see your dreams and your vision, and then I go book your trip.
Wow, that is great. Well, you look like someone I could tell that you genuinely care.
I do.
And
I
that's a
really do. Yeah, I really do. I believe it came. It did. Well, I'm always like an empathetic person, but the when I said the birth of my company was from when I worked in that emergency department, it just helped me be really, you know, just sincere to someone else's I don't know, just to have someone experience a difference. I don't know if I'm making sense,
you
Joe.
you
Help me
you you
out.
are you are making sense. I would book with you. I don't know you, but I trust you because you have an honorable look. So, Sharon, there are 6 types of travelers. You want to talk to us about that?
Yes, I do.
So the cultural traveler. Tell us about the cultural traveler.
So the cultural travel will be a person who wants to just entirely escape from just what they know as the norm. They want to just engage in something just totally different, different from language, like languages, different foods. And I'm speaking from myself. Like when I go to Jamaica a lot, and what I see and I love is different. The difference in the air, it's just the vibes. So that
Ooh,
is
I
basically,
love that. The difference in the air. Oh,
yeah.
that's great. Yeah.
So that's basically, a cultural travel. Someone who wants to learn how to speak that language, where they're going to visit.
And tell us about the dining traveler. That sounds like me. Is that a foodie?
You know that that's a foodie, yes. That it's some resorts out there that will literally have about 18 restaurants with different cuisines. So you would be that one that I would definitely make sure has totally a variety of different food choices from sun up to Sunday.
So this is going off a little bit off the side, but do the resorts want you to experience their cuisine and they say, Sharon, why don't you take a free trip and you could taste all our different foods? Does
You
that
know
happen?
it, right? You know it.
Yes,
You
yes.
know it. Actually, I am headed to Jamaica on the 21st to Sandals because they want me to make sure that they are going to make sure my clients are safe and healthy. So yes.
Oh, you have a good gig. Okay, tell us about the lifestyle traveler. What is that?
So, some people sometimes want a little spark in their life and again, a change. So that would be someone who wants to camp out in a hostel, or someone who lives in their daily where they live at originally is in a condo in the city, in a penthouse, and they want to go to a hostel.
Okay.
Or someone vice versa, someone who's low income, living in poverty, and they want to stay in a 7-star hotel. So that's just a example of a lifestyle traveler.
Beautiful. And tell us about the social traveler.
So I think that's me though. A little I don't know, I like to it just depends on if it's a family or you want a family resort, or if it's adults only, you and your significant other wants to just be amongst adults and like-minded, the
The same kind of people, the
same
same like-minded people.
right. Yeah. So that's basically what a social traveler is.
And an emotional traveler, is that a person that's a wreck? You
Yeah,
know?
basically. Oh, basically. Oh well, yeah, I would say yes. So someone who's looking for a retreat, or it could be a honeymoon. So or getaway, just you and like your significant other, or it could be a mom who wants to take the kids away. So so it's not more so getting away from you know people. Sometimes you might want to go with them somewhere. So that's emotional story. travel.
And what about the corporate traveler? I guess that speaks for itself.
Yes, it does. Pretty much speaks for itself. Team building or meetings and things like that. Yeah.
Okay. And I think you kind of went through a lot of the different aspects of people that travel.
Mhm.
And what else would you like to tell people about your business?
Um, I would say my niches, Jamaica, which is, well, my specialty destination is Jamaica. My niche is groups, anywhere from weddings to, um, multi-generational families, and another thing I love is retreats. Um, I am really trying to build that area for coaches, life coaches, wellness coaches. I really feel that business, taking your clients from their everyday situation and placing them in somewhere, like a tropical environment like Jamaica, and it's a chill environment. And they surround themselves with like-minded people, people who's just trying to help. And then you have your clients build like um, a lifelong relationship, just because they are they're focusing on one specific thing. It could be eating healthier or, anything. So retreats is good, and I won't say I don't want to do or get away from individual travelers. Like, I love culture. I've taken groups to Dubai. Um
You've been to Dubai? You've been to Dubai?
yes, I've been to
Oh,
Dubai.
I am so excited to go there. Tell me
Oh
about
my God,
Dubai.
it's amazing. Amazing. It's clean. It's different. I can say, if you are the traveler who likes history and not the traveler who is looking for a beach, then Dubai would be somewhere that you want to consider going.
And
Um,
tell us some of the aspects of Dubai.
so it's part what history
If
or
someone goes there, what can they expect? You're saying there's not any beaches there, so
right. So
when they arrive, you'll say, "Well, this is what you can do." Like if you come to Boston, it's the walking town. I live in Boston. There's
okay,
museums, there's universities, there's
right,
great food. What
okay.
can people expect in Dubai? What are they known for?
What they're known for is their skyline, the agriculture, the architecture there is amazing in the whole. They have, I think they have the, not think they have the world's tallest building, which is the Burj Khalifa. They have, I think, the only actual seven-star hotel. They have the um just the the culture itself. They have the desert, of course. You can do the
Can you
desert
ride?
sport.
Can you ride a camel?
Yeah, oh, camel riding, yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's great.
yeah. And it's, to me, and you look at Dubai and you get afraid of like the cost of things, but from my experience, you can pay top dollar if you want to, but it still is. I don't know if you ever heard of restaurant TGIF,
Yes,
or
of course. Yes.
they're there. Red Lobster. You heard of Red Lobster?
Yes, they have chains in
They
Dubai?
are there. Yes,
Really?
yes. So yes, yeah.
I
So
I I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, well, I think what Dubai had done was, they are trying to make it like a tourist destination. So, so they want to accommodate their travelers. So that's why, they're a little diverse. Yeah.
So they're trying to Americanize their the travel industry there, so people,
Yes.
it's more inviting.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
So I heard, I'm going off topic here because
Go ahead.
I love to sing, but but
Okay.
but I heard that if you get caught singing, just breaking out in song in the street, they'll throw you in jail.
I haven't heard of that, and as I know you probably heard. I haven't heard of that, but I know you probably heard. They are really conservative and dressing strict, rather, but that's a myth because again, it's Americanized. They want to accommodate anybody who comes in there. Of course, they don't want you to be naked, for a better lack of words, in these streets, but you don't have to cover and wear gorgeous shorts. You could wear anything you want to wear, basically.
Beautiful. And how can people find you, Sharon, if they want to book a tour with you, a cruise? I know you do cruises.
Yes,
You're here in the United States. You can talk to people in the United States. So how can people find you?
sure you can visit my website, which is either the word one or the number one, lovectnt.com, or I can be reached by phone, text. I'm very flexible. My phone number is area code 215-690-1576. And lastly, email, which is info, at the word one, lovectnt.com.
Okay, you heard it here, folks. You know how to find Sharon Williams. Sharon, you have been so delightful. Thank you so much for joining us today. And let's spread the word about Sharon Williams. You were such a joy.
Please, I look forward to it.
All right, folks.
I'm excited. I look forward to it. I love booking. It's like when I get a call for a quote, it's just like that first quote. I feel that feeling I got when I got that first quote.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Sharon, for joining us. And folks, thank you so much for joining us for another edition of Dead Air Live and Somerville Connects. Bye for now. Thank you.
Somerville connects. Somerville connects.